Hi everyone, I'm Alice, a freshman majoring in applied mathematics at University of the Pacific. And today I will talk to you about the most severe climate change problem in California, the drought, as well as my innovative way to help resolve this issue. So now, let's get started. First thing first, what is drought? Drought is caused by the lack of rainfall over a prolonged period of time. Unlike other extreme weather events that are more sudden like hurricanes or earthquakes, droughts happen gradually, but it could also have deadly impacts. In fact, drought impacts more people over the past 40 years than any other disasters. Over time, droughts get even more severe. When it arrives, it can last for months, years, or sometimes decades. Up to now, 1,432 households reported water shortage condition, which is an increment of 40% compared to last year. 1,022 days is a day that the area faced drought conditions, and 65% of the ranked wells in California are at historic lows. So what caused the drought? Three factors: climate change, deforestation, high water demand, but for this talk, I will focus mainly on climate change. Climate change causes global warming. The warmer temperatures will enhance evaporation, which dries out soils and vegetation. When land becomes so dry, an impermeable crust will form, so when it actually rains, water will run off the surface, which will cause flash flooding. The second contributing factor is that climate change will alter the timing of water availability. Warmer winter temperatures are causing less precipitation as snow. Decreased snowpack could be a big problem. This is because many water management systems rely on spring snowpack to melt. Likewise, certain ecosystems also depend on snowmelt for a supply of cold water. Because snow acts as a reflective surface, decreasing snow area also increases surface temperature, further exaggerating droughts. And last but not least, climate change is making certain regions drier. In some areas, droughts happen in a cycle, in which very dry soils absorb more solar radiation and heat up, which will further suppressing rainfall and leading an already dry areas to become even drier. So, what could we do about this? First, I may ask you a question. Have you ever feel like brushing your teeth is a really boring task that you have to do, but there's no way to make it more fun? So now I would like to introduce to you my application that will help you get those daily tasks done in a more fun way, as well as learning about the drought and how to help solving it. More. So now I will walk you through my application and its features as well as target audience. First, you have to input your username right here. So the target audience of this application is kids from 4 to 10. Why kids? Because they are young and they will use the water they can save, as well as they are easily educated. So I have a full guide right here for you to talk, but I will just walk you through the applications and talk about this in detail later. But there's one thing that I want to stress is that water drops. Water drops is used to raise your pet inside the application. So how would you collect water drops? Let's go to the action. This is the main features of this application. For now, I will have brushing teeth and washing face, but I will use washing my face as a demonstration. So if you turn on the water tap, you will tap right here, and there would be a countdown clock appear. Once the countdown clock is over, there would be this screen, and it will come along with a very loud and annoying noise that make you have to stop the clock immediately. So you just tap here, and then here's your profile. The water drop is accumulated right here, so that will be used to raise the dolphin. Earlier I only put 5 seconds on the clock so that we don't have to wait, but it would the actual version of it would be around 1 minute to 2 minutes. Also, you can visit your pet right here. Right here, if the water drop reach this number, this dolphin will grow into an adult dolphin. You can visit back your profile right here, and in order to collect more water drops you have to check in every day. Like now, if I check in day 1 and I go back to the profile page, you will see that the water accumulated is already raised up by 10 water drops. Other features of the application is the infographics. Right here you can see a lot of tips and tricks of how to save water during doing daily tasks. It could be small but extremely helpful. And last but not least is the quizzes. These quizzes will help you learn more about the drought, as well as having a more fun way to do it. So let's go through this. How many percent of water is on Earth? 70%. Yay. The rainiest city in California is actually Gasket. And last question for the demonstration is the driest part of California, which is Death Valley. Yay. So that is all about my application and my idea. Thank you for listening to my talk.